Hey peeps, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ariel. Thank you so much for joining us today. And if you're new here, thank you so much for joining us today too. Y'all, we are about to get into this DIY. Now don't click off. I said don't click off, okay? I know I said DIY. I know some of y'all don't feel like, you're a DIY person. You're like, sis, just give it to me pre-mixed. Give it to me ready-made. Give it to me, like not even Jiffy mix. Like I want it already ready. I want the cornbread, the full cornbread, no Jiffy. Don't worry about that, okay? Don't worry about that. Even if you're not a DIY person, this video is for you, okay? This video is for you because it's easy. It's not clickbait. This is like for real easy. So like just stay on, okay? So before we get into all the tea for this little, I was trying to see if I could rhyme, but it didn't come naturally, so we're not going to force it, okay? So before we get into the tea for this DIY, y'all, please press that little like button, that little thumbs up. Please give this video a thumbs up, okay? And also, please subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed yet. Y'all, all the new subscribers, hey boo, how you doing? Thank you so much. Like, y'all, I can't even tell you how thankful to God I am for each and every one of you guys that watch my videos, that comment down below. Like, even when you guys just put a heart, even if you guys say, hey, thanks for sharing, like, you have no idea, like, that helps my channel a lot. It helps my channel a lot because it boosts it up in YouTube's algorithm, and it just shows me love. Like, and it makes me feel like, okay, yeah, Ariel, it's 2 a.m. Go do that video because your people are counting on you. So y'all, seriously, every single comment, thank you guys. Every single new subscriber, thank you. Every old subscriber, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And yeah, please comment as we go. Let me know what you think. If you're going to write 5 comments, I appreciate you. If you write 1, I appreciate you. If you just do a winky face, I appreciate you. Thank you guys so much. So y'all, let's get into the video. Okay, let's get into the video. Okay. This is an easy DIY. So the reason why I wanted to do this is because so many people are just like anti-DIY. Do it yourself. And I'm like, why though? Why? I know it's an extra step sometimes. But I'm all about economic. I'm all about a sales price. I'm all about the best for bang for your buck. You know what I mean? And I was thinking about it and I was like, Ariel, you love Ayurvedic herbs. You love a good treatment for your hair, right? And I was like, yeah, I do. Why do you ask, self? Why do you ask? And I thought about it. I said, what's something that's inexpensive that everyone could use, that could enjoy, that's easy to mix, that you don't have to sift the powders, all that stuff. No, this is going to be just an easy DIY that's a good bang for your buck. Because a lot of times things are 8 ounces, right? 8 ounces for product, and it'd be like $16 because, stuff has gone up. Herbs have gone up. And when I'm talking about herbs, I'm talking about Ayurvedic herbs that are natural, great sources for your hair and your scalp and hair growth and all that good stuff. So what if I told you this is a super inexpensive DIY that can be used as a pre-poo or a gloss treatment, which can be used after shampooing your hair, and it's under $20. It's not even under $20, y'all. It's under $15. It's under $14. It's under well, I was gonna say under 13, but then we got tax, and I was like, no, I don't think it's under that. But y'all, and not just for one. This is for multiple treatments that you can use this for. Okay. We're about to get into it, y'all. I'm talking about this one right here. Now this is only step 1, so don't click out of the video like, oh, I already know what she's about to do. Don't click out the video. Just hang on, sis. Bro, you, boo. Wait, okay? So this is the Trader Joe's. If you don't know, well, now you know. This is Trader Joe's Tea Tree Tingle Conditioner. Invigorate with peppermint, tea tree, eucalyptus, and botanicals. Y'all, this is from Trader Joe's. If you do not have a Trader Joe's in your area, I am so sorry. Because it's amazing. It's amazing. I first learned about tea tree tingle, I want to say from Natural 85, 2 years ago when your girl first went natural, okay? And oh my goodness, I was like, wait, what's that? Because she was saying it has slip and it's like $3. And I was like, where do they do that at? What? So that's where I first found out about tea tree treacle. Now, y'all, let me tell you about this. As you can see, it's so cute. Let's look at the ounces. 16, we get 16 fluid ounces for this. This conditioner is a conditioner. It's slippery. It is moisturizing. It is 16 ounces. Its ingredients are organic. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm about to read them. Y'all ready? Water, okay, with tea tree, peppermint, eucalyptus, nettle, thyme, birch bark, chamomile, clary sage, colt's foot. What is that? It's good, I'm sure. Yarrow, mallow, horsetail, soybean protein. Ooh, STERALONIUN, chloride. Okay. Vitamin E, citric acid, and phenexyethanol, which is the preservative that is a clean preservative that starts with a P. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And grapefruit. And this is all certified organic. Y'all, ain't nothing bad in here, okay? Now, I think that chloride, even the chloride thing, I can look it up, but I'm pretty sure that's 100% clean too. But y'all, here's the ingredients. I'm just going to show you. So again, and I said organic. Let me tell you the price though. $3.99. Let me tell you the price though. $3.99. Okay. Y'all, this is such a good conditioner. You can use this as just a rinse out conditioner. You can use this as a pre-poo by itself. It has a light tingle to it. And I love a good tingle. I love a good tingle. Okay. I love a good tingle. Jamie, if you watching, I know, girl, you love a good tingle too. Oh my goodness. I love a good tingle. So, y'all, and Jamie has a channel. It's Jmack Naturally. I said it wrong in my other video. It's Jmack Naturally. So I'll be sure to tag her down below in the description box. Okay, but she has great reviews here on YouTube, and she's a good personality. Okay, we all love it. We all love it. I like to plug YouTubers anytime I can. If anytime it comes naturally, I just gotta make sure. And I want to do a whole video, by the way, of just saying these are YouTubers that you need to watch. So yeah, I'm gonna do a whole video about that. But anyways, for now, let's get into this. So, but yeah, always gotta show love anywhere we can for our fellow YouTubers, right? Okay, so for this tea tree tingle, y'all, again, you can use this multiple ways, but I thought, you know what? Let's use this as an Ayurvedic pre-poo, a 2-ingredient pre-poo. Easy peasy. So first ingredient you need is this. And here's the next one that you guys need. This is the next one. Now, I mentioned it in my favorites week. If you have not seen my week of favorites, and one of them is my Ayurvedic herb favorites and all that good stuff, please just click right here in the cards. Okay, so you can watch it after you watch this video. Okay, y'all, I mentioned this in it, and here we are. Here it is. This is the new pure. Sorry, y'all. I don't have it I don't have the package anymore because I put it in a bottle, but this is the new pure henna. Y'all, this has 9 herbs in it. I'm showing you it on Amazon. Okay, so let me show you guys let me tell you guys the price. Let me go back really quick. So y'all, remember I told you the price is under $13 or $14, you know, roughly. So for 3 packs of this henna, y'all, it's $11.67 on Amazon. 3 packs of 120 grams, which is like the typical 100 grams by itself is plenty of herbs to do a whole treatment of hair. So if you get 3 packs, depending on how long your hair is, that is plenty of different treatments that you can do. Like, it's just bomb. It's just bomb. So $11.67, you get 3 packs of these herbs. But like, here's the thing, it's not just henna. So you don't think, oh man, if it's henna, it's just henna, okay, I can just go buy henna. No. This has 9 different herbs in it. So it's a powerhouse. Are you ready to hear the ingredients? Okay, hang tight, I got you. Let me just find them really quick, and I'll be sure to tell you if you could just give me just a second. Come on, Amazon. Get it. Here we go. Okay, so it has 9 herbs. It has brahmi, it has shikakai, it has aloe vera, it has fenugreek, it has bringraj, amla, neem, hibiscus, and Jatmani. I said it all wrong. Jamasi, which is an Ayurvedic herb. Okay, so it says promotes hair growth, darkens and conditions hair. Y'all, 9 herbs in this henna. crazy, right? Crazy. So you get all those herbs in there. Here's the best thing about it. You do not need to sift this. So what I mean by that is usually when you have herbs, like especially depending on where you buy them from, you are going to have to sift your herbs. So you're going to have to put it in one of those things, you know, when like people are baking and it has like the little metal scoop like that, and you have to put the herbs in it so you can catch all the little bits so they don't stay in your hair, which is time consuming and annoying. As much as I love DIY, I hate doing that. It's so stinking annoying. I can't even tell you how annoying it is. So for me not to have to sift, sign me up, okay? Sign me up, okay? Put me first in line. So with this, y'all, you do not have to sift it. You can literally pour the powder from the bag into a bowl and do your thing. Do whatever you need. So those are the 2 ingredients for this easy DIY recipe under $13 depending on tax, okay? And you get multiple treatments. So it's not this one little 8-ounce jar of something or whatever that's gonna last you, depending on how heavy-handed you are. For me, 8 ounces lasts 2 uses, okay? And I probably spent $16 on it. Actually, don't let me lie. Y'all know I love a good sale, so maybe I spent $10 on it, okay? But $10 compared, and for 2 uses, compared to this big old 16-ounce. I'm gonna show you how many uses I think Ayurvedic easy DIY pre-poo or treatment, okay? So essentially what we're going to be making is like a gloss. So I think I should just show you guys so I can talk you through it as I show you. So now we're going to skip ahead to me actually mixing it, okay? All right. Oh, by the way, guys, I realized I did not show you. This is my near pure henna, okay? So it's not expired, anything like that. And this is what it looks like, okay? I just put it in a little jar because I was tired of fooling with those bags. They were getting on my nerves. They were getting on my nerves. But I have heard that if you get darker glass, it helps it even better, like to preserve the herb. But I didn't have the darker ones. I didn't feel like paying the extra $5 on Amazon, okay? I said, I want to keep it. Give me the clear, okay? Give me the clear. Check out, okay? So anyways, we have, look, see how you can just tell it, you like, no sifting, there's no little bits in there. It's just a beautiful powder that's ready to go. So now we're gonna go into the mixing, okay, y'all? Okay, let's go. Okay, y'all see my little setup over here. I'm trying to be profesh, okay? I'm trying to be profesh. So y'all, I got my little plastic bowl here. I like to use a plastic bowl, and look my little baby spoon. I said he don't need that. I'm gonna give it to myself, okay? Treat yourself. So I got my little spoon here. Now, you know how with clays, you can't use metal when you're mixing up clays. I'm pretty sure that rule does not apply to herbs, but listen, just in case, we're going to use plastic because it's easy to clean, and I can just reuse it, okay? Amen, amen. So, y'all, there's 2 ways you can do this easy. I'm going to use this treatment as a pre-poo, but there's 2 ways you can do it because essentially we're making a gloss treatment. A gloss is when you like add like a conditioner or something else to your herbs. That's like a gloss versus it won't be a gloss if you just have straight herbs and water. Like if I just did this in some water, that's just an Ayurvedic treatment. But since I'm not just doing this in water, I wanted to actually add a conditioner to it, this tea tree tingle. Now it automatically turns into a gloss treatment, which gloss treatments are, if you're new to Ayurvedic treatments and stuff like that, it's nicer to, I would definitely recommend starting off with a conditioner added to your herbs because it won't be as like hard on your hair, I guess you could say. Not to say Ayurvedic herbs are hard, but they're really strengthening. So sometimes when you first are starting out with Ayurvedic properties, you'll be like, wait a minute, this is kind of depending on what you use. Say you go straight in with a big old henna treatment or something like that. You might be like, this is really strengthening. My hair feels hard and all this other stuff, right? So sometimes it's better to kind of start off with mixing a conditioner with your herbs, and it'll make it just kind of a little bit easier on your hair, where it kind of just feels like you're putting on a souped up conditioner, if that makes sense, like a fancy dancy conditioner. You're making your conditioner bad and bougie. Does that make sense? Okay, but until your hair gets used to herbs, then you can kind of just start going straight in with this and some water, which is pretty much what I do. But I also like to do my treatments with conditioner, okay? So there's 2 ways we can do that. And please comment down below if that doesn't make sense, or if y'all have questions so we could talk about it, definitely below. But there's 2 ways I could do this. I could go in to make this gloss treatment. because again, it's a gloss because I'm adding conditioner to it and it's not just water and herbs. So to make this gloss treatment, I could put, you know, pour some of these herbs in there, and then I could go ahead and add some water to it, mix it up, and then add the conditioner as like something to kind of top it off. But, and in that way, it does allow the conditioner to stretch a little bit. So you're not going to use as much conditioner because you added some water into it. You know what I mean? But if we don't want to do it like that, if we like, say you're like, listen, I just kind of want it to be mainly conditioner and herbs, just conditioner and herbs. No problem, sis. No problem, bro. No problem, boo. All you need to do at that point is go ahead and start with putting the conditioner, however much conditioner you want, and then go ahead and put the herbs in. And then you can just start mixing and mixing and mixing. Now, let me tell you, herbs take up a lot of moisture. Like they'll, not moisture, but they'll soak up stuff. So like, especially henna. So when you add these herbs, you'll see that this stuff is going to soak up a ton of the water out of here. So you're going to end up using a lot of conditioner if you go straight in with conditioner and herbs. But if you add the water, it's going to allow the conditioner to stretch. Okay. But this is so cheap, y'all. We could go straight in with just the conditioner and this. But I really want to show you guys how you can get kind of a bang for your buck. So I want to go ahead and, oh, do I want to do water? No, I'm going to go straight in with conditioner because y'all, again, this is only $3.99 and it's cheap. And I want to show you guys kind of what it looks like, and we can add water later. So I'm going to go ahead and open this, and then I'm going to show you guys again. Here are the ingredients. Okay. All right. So we're going to squeeze this, and I hope I don't get my arm hurting. So I'm just going, so as you guys can kind of already see how like loosey goosey the texture is. It's just such a good, this conditioner is slippery. It has the tingle like I was mentioning. It's just nice. It's just nice. So we're going to keep squeezing this in because trust me, you're going to use a lot of this because we're going straight in with just the herbs. But I'm going to show you guys both ways. So I think that's probably about, maybe 3. See, it's such a good texture. See how creamy it is? It's not thick. I already smell the peppermint. So I'd say that's probably only about, maybe 2 ounces. So we're going to go in with a little bit more because I already know we're going to need some more. And I really don't want to use this whole 16 ounce because I'm telling you guys, watch when I add the herbs. Watch when I add the herbs. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Ooh, my hand's tired already. Okay. So right now we're at about right here. So I've used about probably about half of it. So I'm going to stop right there because the whole point of this is to show you guys you can do an easy pre-poo at home and also that it's cost effective. So we're going to use, I used about half of it. So here is that. We're going to go in with the herbs now. So I like my stuff heavy on the herbs because that's what I'm doing this for. That's what I'm doing this for. By the way, you guys don't have to use water even when you're mixing some of this stuff. Just anything with the water base. So like if you have a hair tea, like I like to use hair tea as well. You can do that as well. So again, here is this. Here's the herbs. So the new pure henna. Okay, y'all. So now we're going to go ahead and add the herbs. Okay. So we're going to just go little by little. Don't do a bunch because, I mean, use as much as you want, but just know you might have some leftovers. So kind of do it little by little. So it'll be smoother too when you're mixing it. Because if you do a lot at once, remember, it's harder to take it out than it is to just add some more. So now we're going to, gosh, I had to reposition myself, y'all. Okay, so we're going to just go ahead and mix this up. And you guys are going to see how this henna mixture is going to eat up this 4 ounce. And look, see, it's already that dark, pretty color. And you're going to get that brown tinge of color, which is normal with Ayurvedic herbs. And that just shows the richness. It just shows like, oh, you got a good amount of herbs in there, girl. You didn't just put a sprinkle. You put a good amount in there. And sometimes they tell you, like, I know I've read on different Ayurvedic herb packets, oh, start off with a teaspoon or start off with two teaspoons. And you can totally do that. Do what you feel comfortable with. But I know when I first started, I just went head first. I was like, give me the whole bag. give me the whole amount. Like I use like that whole amount. Because when you have a conditioner base, yes, it's going to be strengthening, but it's really going to help. But use however much you feel comfortable with. Because, you know, just because I went in like head first don't mean I was supposed to, y'all. Don't mean I was supposed to, y'all. So what I love about this new Pure one, see how creamy it's already mixing up? Like, it's just so creamy already. And it's not even, it's not lumpy, it's not bumpy. And the crazy part is this rinses clean out of your hair. So y'all see how easy that was? I'm actually surprised it didn't soak up even more. That didn't do too bad. But if we added some more henna, it definitely would soak up more. So here we are. Look at the pretty color, y'all. Isn't that color nice? And look how creamy. See the creamy texture that it is? So we took this cheapy, amazing, but cheap, inexpensive Trader Joe's Tingle conditioner, and now we turned it into an Ayurvedic herb amazing powerhouse pre-poo or treatment for your hair. So remember guys, you guys can use this for a pre-poo, which I'm going to use it for because I know this conditioner has great slip. But I'm going to use this for a pre-poo, but you could easily use this after you wash your hair for a treatment as well. And you can steam with it or put your hot head on, boo. Do what you like. You could do whatever you like, okay? So you can use it both ways. But just look at that color. Isn't that color so pretty? Now, keep in mind, this does have henna in it. So it might stain your hands, y'all. So make sure you wear your gloves if it does have henna. Because if the dye releases from this, like if I let this sit for some hours and stuff, the dye would definitely release depending on how much henna is in here. So as a precaution, wear gloves when you are doing this just to make sure you don't get those orange Oompa Loompa hands, y'all. Okay? As my friend said, she was like, orange is for Oompa Loompas, right? And I was like, girl, you right. So anyways, just look how creamy this is. Now, if you guys let this sit, if it starts to get kind of thicker, I noticed that sometimes it gets thicker as it sits. Just, you can easily add some water, add some more conditioner, and you'll be good to go. So y'all, look how much it added in there. Isn't it nice and creamy? I'm going to go in, just because I like a little extra herbs, and see, okay, this is how much we used. So we're about right here. So we used you know, probably about 4 to 5 ounces. So about half the jar. But y'all, we still have a whole nother treatment in here. And remember, had we added water first to the herbs and then added this, we would probably only need about half of this, okay? So keep that in mind, okay? So here is that. Now, I have a lot of hair, so I'm going to actually need some more. So guys, now I'm going to go ahead and add some water to this. And I'm going to show you guys what it's going to look like when I add water to it. And then I'm going to add more herbs because I'm done using the conditioner because I don't want to use too much. I'm going to save this. Okay, so let me go get some water and then we'll be right back. So y'all, I decided instead of using water, because you basically just need a liquid. You could use aloe vera juice. You could use, again, water, hair tea. I actually have in my fancy Mish bottle here. I actually have, and by the way, I'm an affiliate of Mish, okay? Way to say it. So if you like this water bottle, it is a 360 water bottle. I just took off the lid for right now, but I love it. It has a great sprayer and it's just really good. But I do have a Mish code. It is ARIEL 10 and everything is down below in the description box if you want 10% off your Mish products, and that supports my channel and it supports this small black owned business. Okay. So I want to show you guys that real quick. Quick plug. So anyways, y'all, I'm going to use, I have a liquid in here that I'm actually trying to use up. And it's kind of like a hair tea. So I'm going to just show you guys. I'm going to go ahead and pour some of this in there. Here, let's turn it. Let's go this way. So I'm going to pour some of this liquid in there. Okay. And then I'm going to just, you don't need to measure everything perfectly. Just remember, everything is kind of by earshot. You know, I'm not earshot. My goodness. Eye shot. So I'm going to look at this and just kind of play with it. So now this is, again, with just a liquid, but trust me, the liquid that I'm using, it's not changing. It's not going to change how this is going to act. This would look the same way if I use water. Okay. So see how it kind of even made it a little bit looser Now see how loose it is? But actually kind of added a little bit of a creamier texture because it's not as thick now. So keep that in mind. More liquid, looser texture, less liquid, thicker texture. So if you're going, like I'm trying to do a pre-poo, I don't want this super thick, you know, stuff on my hair because I want it to really give me that slip because I still need to detangle. So see, that actually helped loosen this up a little bit. So see how when you add water, it kind of can change the, let me see if I can say it, efficacy. Oh, did I say it right, y'all? Comment down below. Did I say it right? The efficacy of the product. And I think what I'm trying to say, if I said that word right, or if I know what it means correctly, y'all, then it changed the texture of it. So see how it's like creamier, a little bit looser. So just keep that in mind. DIY is fun. Just have fun with it. It's not perfectly exact and scientific, you know, equation and all that. Just play with it. See what texture you like. It's kind of, you know how they say salt. Okay. Y'all know how they say season to taste? It's like that. Okay. 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 Y'all with me? Y'all with me still? Okay. Okay. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Okay, y'all. So now I'm going to add a little bit of more herbs, because I just want extra herbs, and I feel like I'm gonna need some more pre-poo than what is being given right now. And I'm also wanting to show you guys how the more herbs you add, how it just soaks up liquid, and you just want to keep playing with it. So let's see how this changes the texture of it. So I'm just gonna mix, and then just take your time with it, okay? You don't gotta beat it like it's a blender, you know what I'm saying? You ain't a hand mixer, just take your time. It's therapeutic, okay? Take your time, boo. So it's showing that like greenish color, by the way, because that's just like, that's classic of henna. But y'all, this new pure henna is such good henna. I've never used it to dye my hair. Like I like to use straight henna because I have grays, y'all. I like to use the henna souk red raj to dye my grays. And y'all, I was out in the sunlight yesterday, and oh my gosh, I could not believe, I was like, y'all, my hair is burgundy low-key. So it gives you that pretty tinge of red color. Comment down below if you guys want to see me use the henna souk red raj sometime, because I am due for another henna treatment soon. So let me know. I like to do it, they typically say every 6 weeks you want to do like a full mask, if you're trying to do 6 to 8 weeks if you're trying to do a color treatment for henna. But if you're trying to do strengthening, you could do it as often as you like. But henna is super, straight henna is super strengthening. So, you know, make sure you just kind of tiptoe and dinosaur and, you know, T-Rex into that, okay? T-Rex into that gently. T-Rex into that. But for now, you know, if you're easing into Ayurvedic stuff, definitely I recommend this new pure henna, okay? This little baby right here we talking about. All right, y'all. So just add that. So see how now it's nice and thick? This is a good texture. This is a good texture. And I think I'm about where I would need to be as far as having the amount that I need. This actually looks like this might be enough. So y'all, I'm going to probably go ahead and stop right here. And I'm going to show you guys what this looks like on my hair. All right. So that was easy. See, 2 steps. And I showed you guys both ways. I showed you guys if you go straight in with the conditioner and how much, and the herbs and how much you would use for that. And I also showed you how you can stretch the product by adding water with the herbs and then just mixing it up. And this is a water-based product. Again, I'm just trying to use it up. So that's why I used it. But again, you would have the same results even if you use just regular water, okay? All right, y'all, so let's go into it, and so you guys can see this baby in action. Okay, y'all, so I just wet my hair because I had a bunch of gel in it. Ooh, do not get in my eye. I feel you. I feel you. I see you. Okay, so I'm about to go ahead and put it in these sections because I don't want it to shrink up and be super small and shrunken, because ain't nobody got time for those tangles, because I already know it's going to be tangled. Okay, because I practically did like a wash and go type of thing on that puff, and I'm already preparing for the tangles. So y'all, we need this pre-poo to come through. We know you got things to do, and you know you got things to come through. Y'all remember that song? That song, when Drake came out with that album, he said, listen, Just give me the Grammy. Just give me the Grammy, okay? Okay, he said, just give it to me. My P.O. box. Okay, go ahead and send it to my P.O. box. Y'all don't need to know my real address. That's what he said, okay? Because he killed it with that. Okay, so let me just separate this. So I'm just going to separate my hair. And another thing I wanted to say to you guys don't have, I mean, the Near Pure henna, I wanted to give you guys a cost-effective henna, okay, that is cost-effective, that is, I know is good. I know that you don't have to sift. I haven't bought it in a while. It's definitely been probably like 8 months since I bought it. But, yeah, it's known to be like that easy henna that you don't have to, it's just easy, it's carefree. So I wanted to give you guys something easy. You can buy, pour it out, has 9 different herbs in it. So you get a bunch of benefits. You don't have to buy all the different bags and all that stuff. No, you guys can make an oil mixture out of this. You guys could do a tea out of that, like a bunch of stuff. But I'm just showing you the pre-poo and the treatment option, the gloss option. But there's so many things you can do with that. I just, and it's cost effective. But I know it has henna in it. So y'all people, y'all ladies, y'all men, y'all peeps, y'all boos that have color treated hair, that is a color that is not red, a color that, that maybe you don't want to end up having an orange or red tinge to it. This ain't for you, boo. You can do the same thing I just did, but just put your own herbs in it. Put only hibiscus, only aloe, or whatever mixture of herbs you want. You can do the same thing I just did. Just substitute the henna that I use, the Near Pure henna, and just put in whatever herbs you want. So don't think, oh man, this doesn't apply to me. I can't do that. Just put your own herbs in it. Just don't add henna, because henna can be staining, okay? And it can stain some stuff. So keep that in mind. Y'all, I'm not going to use gloves right now because I'm just being a rebel. So do as I say, not as I do. Because let me see. I'm going to look at my little spoon to see if the dye has released. Yeah, I don't think the dye is released yet. So I'm just going to go ahead and go into it and then show you guys, okay? So we're going to go ahead. Let me angle my camera up a little bit. And I'm going to show you guys what this looks like. So yeah, wear gloves just to be precautious, okay, on the safe side. So remember, I'm using this as my little pre-poo, but you can use this as just a regular treatment after you use your conditioner, okay? I mean after you wash your hair. You know what I'm trying to say. You know when your mama used to be like, or be like, come here. And she called you a different name, and then you be like, that's not my name. You know what I'm trying to say. Get over here. My mom used to always be like, you know who you are. Get over here. So, girl, you know what I was trying to say. Y'all knew what I was trying to say. Okay, so I have my little section right here. Okay, it is wet. It is ready to receive the moisture from this. And y'all keep in mind, oh, another thing I was going to say, it's always better to have your hair, it's better to have your hair on damp hair, because sometimes herbs do not have slip, y'all, but this conditioner should give it some slip. Okay, it should give it some slip, especially the more conditioner I add, it should give more slip. But we about to see. So I'm about to add this. Do I want to? Okay, I just wanted to get something to put. I didn't want to mess up my little microfiber towel. Okay, so y'all, and do they make that main choice microfiber towel anymore? I feel like when I saw it, it was not on the site, and I was like, what? Don't they? Where is it? Show me. So, okay, so my hair is kind of wet, right? It's damp. And we're going to go in with this. So it's already getting thicker. So here's the texture in my hands. Boop, boop, boop. And it's already getting thicker because it's sitting. So remember, the more you have it sit, the less it's going to, it's going to start to probably get a little thicker. So just add a little more water to it or something to it. So that way you can, loosen it back up. So don't be alarmed by that. So see, it's just sinking into my strands, and it definitely has some slip here. Now I'm just going to gently, it's not the most slippiest thing right now because I do have that, all the herbs in it. But what you can do, if you're not getting the slip you want and you kind of want it to detangle, just add some water or add what you need on it. And then you should be able to get some more slip. So this isn't, I'm going to be honest with you, it's not the slippiest thing right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to gently detangle with this. and see what I can get. But I just want to show you guys. Look how good it looks. Look how it's defining my curls. Y'all, that herb life, if y'all don't know about that Ayurvedic herbs, y'all, now you know. Don't say I didn't tell you, because look, now you know. Now you know. So just work it down your strands. So yeah, it's not, Trader Joe's has a lot of slip. The tea tree tingle has a lot of slip on its own. So right now it's not like crazy slippery, but again, herbs, you know, herbs just be sucking up all the juices and all that, but it definitely has some. So I'm just going to gently finger detangle, which is fine. I don't need to be ripping, rabbing. I wouldn't probably do this with like a tool. So maybe this, you know, because this is my first time doing this actual one with this henna and everything, and using the tea tree tingle right now with this herb as a prepoo. I would probably say I might like this better as just a gloss right after I shampoo. So, you know, because with the gloss, you know, your hair's already detangled. You can kind of just go right in and just apply it to your hair, you know. But listen, this is still very good. It's not dripping down my neck. And y'all, look at the curls. You can't, let me get closer. Let me get closer. Let me adjust myself. Y'all, look at the curls. Look at the curls. You see how the herbs just define your hair so much? It's crazy. It's crazy. Look, am I doing a wash and go or nah? Is it a wash and go or nah? So guys, I just had to show you guys that. So it's comment down below. When you saw this, when you saw the title of this, did you think, oh man, I don't want to do no DIY. I ain't gonna watch it. I like her channel and all, but I ain't gonna watch it. Or maybe you didn't know my channel yet and you're like, listen, she said it's easy, but is it really easy though? Okay, tell me, was this not easy? Was this not an easy treatment for you to do on your hair? Not complicated, not a bunch of steps, none of that. It's just easy. And I feel like sometimes we can overthink like DIY stuff. Now some DIYs is extensive, like the clay stuff, y'all can keep doing all the clays DIY. I don't want to do no clays DIY. It's just too much. It's too much. Okay, it's too much. I don't want to do it. And guys, it's not that this isn't it's not that this is like how I detangle very slowly. I take my time, y'all, so don't mind me still being on this section, because I like to pull apart every little curl, okay? Every single little curl, and just pull it apart. Especially if I did like some sort of kind of like wash and go style, I definitely want to pull it apart. But y'all, I'm tripping. Look at that. Look at, y'all. Please try this. Please try how you like it. Let me know how you guys like it. Yeah, this henna, and again, I got put on by this henna by Sherea delsol. I saw her use it in her hair brownies. This henna, and I just love that it has 9 different herbs in it. So this section is detangled now. I am going to move on to the next section, and I like to kind of I detangle throughout wash day because my hair is coily, okay, kinky coily, okay. So right now I'm just going to do like a light, like kind of like finger detangle, and then just slowly work through all my little knots. I like to kind of see all those little curls at the bottom, but y'all, look at the definition. I'm telling you, herbs are just so easy. You do not have to make it complicated. Like I was saying, keep the clay washes. I don't want to do the clays. I don't want to be mixing apple cider vinegar and get my pH strips and making sure. And even if you don't do pH strips, that's okay. I still don't want to. I don't want to do clays DIY. Now that I want to buy. That, just give me my Sultanicals. Give me my chocolate Kingston curls. Give me my, I do have main crushes too in my stash. But I'm like, give me all the pre-made ones. I don't want to be DIYing no clays, okay? None. Do not want to do it. But this type of stuff with some, just mixing herbs and water and some conditioner, making a gloss, and it's gonna help my hair. Okay, so y'all, look at that juicy twist, y'all. I'm telling you, this stuff, and I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, and I'm closing my eyes because I refuse to get it in my eye. I don't want the burning. And I'm only using a little bit. So again, y'all, sorry, don't mind the hair. But look at that creamy texture. Look how creamy the texture is. It's just so good. And I'm just gonna, let me put it on my ends here. Y'all, make sure you're covering every single bit of hair. Take your time. So what I like to do, again, I like to put it at the base and then I like to squeeze it down. And people are like, oh, I don't want to do DIYs because they're so messy. It's not super messy. I barely got any. I mean, it is messy. Let me not. Shame the devil. Shame the devil. It's messy, but it's not all that, okay? We all were babies once. We were all babies once. We enjoyed a good mess. So I'm just going to, it's not super messy though. Just put a towel down. Like I like to put t-shirts down. So that way if it splashes, I can just, you know, it'll just land there. Ooh, got a little knot. Okay, correct yourself. Okay, so I'm just, see how it's just gliding? So yeah, I'm just loving how this is feeling on my hair. It doesn't feel gritty. It doesn't feel, actually, it just feels like, honestly, like a conditioner, like kind of a thick conditioner. That's what it feels like. And it's best to definitely use a hot head. When I'm done with this, I'm definitely going to plan to put on my plastic cap and let it sit. Let herbs sit on your hair as long as possible because it just gives it more time for it to sink into your hair, okay? So now if you're doing henna for like color purposes, when I was watching Henna Sook's channel, Khadijah, the owner, she's so nice, of Henna Sook, she was saying that once you leave on henna past like 3 to 4 hours, she said then it's just kind of like there's no benefit, there's no reason to do that, like leaving it on for 8 hours and a whole shift, and you know you going to work with your beanie on because you're like, I gotta let my henna really marinate. She said after like 3 to 4 hours is really, you know, the color is already deposited to the hair. So at that point, you know, you're pretty much good. You can go ahead and rinse it out, or if you want to leave it on longer, do your thing, boo, do you, boo. But I find it easy. It's easy to just go to sleep, honestly, in it. Go to sleep in it. But if you're like just at home one day and you know you got stuff to do, then just keep your hot head on, leave it on for 3 or 4 hours, rinse it out. But the longer you can keep it on at least an hour. Keep all your treatments on at least an hour so your hair can absorb all the herby goodness, okay? Don't put it on for 30 minutes or 20 minutes and just be like, okay, that's good. You know, leave it on for longer. Shoot, you did all this mixing, you better leave it on long for your hair to get some nutrients, okay? Okay, leave it on for some period of time. But y'all, just look at this. That's what I love about herbs. They will define your hair like nothing else, okay? The glossiness and the smoothness. See how it's just so smooth? Look at that. Look how it's defining my coils, y'all. Like, I'm telling you. So, comment down below, are you going to try this? Are you going to give this a go? Are you going to try it? I would be so happy if you guys give this a try. It's so easy. I'm feeling this pre-poo situation. And y'all, I'm actually not using as much as I thought I was going to be using. So let me add this to it. Let me show you guys. I still have all this left. I'm literally just taking out little bits like this. And then that's like good for like a whole section. So I made way too much. But the good thing about this, if you make too much too, I have this little lid I have over here. I'm gonna put this in the lid, put my lid on and put it in the refrigerator. Put your stuff in the refrigerator. Y'all, one time I left my herbs out that was mixed. Y'all, tell me why it turned into a brick. Why did it turn into a brick after like a week? So don't do like me. Don't do like me. Let it put, stuff is always good in the refrigerator, okay? Leave it in the refrigerator. Just like hair tea and stuff, you have the refrigerator. Put some, you can put some saran wrap on it, some plastic wrap, some foil, well, I don't know about foil, but put something to cover it, and then just put it in the refrigerator. And then when you're ready again, just use it then. And then you can just add some more herbs to it or more conditioner and then use up that last little bit. That's what I do. We won't be wasting around here, okay? Or what you could do is put it in like an ice, ice cube tray if you have like a designated one. And then put the leftover mask and then go ahead and freeze it. So you could freeze it and you could do that too. Okay, but it has water in it. So use it within a certain amount of time. I can't remember. Do your research on how long you can keep the water frozen with the herbs and all that good stuff. But if it was just like If it was just herbs and like conditioner, it could last a good amount of time. But yeah, just do your research if you're just trying to freeze it, okay? Do your research on that. I'm not about to act like I know everything with that or at all, because I don't know everything. But yeah, y'all, this is awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. I don't think I have anything else to say for right now. I'm just going to show you guys what my hair looks like after I rinse this out. But that's it for now, y'all. Okay, so I'm going to see y'all when I'm done rinsing this out, okay? Okay, I had to hop back on real quick because I did one little section. I mean, it's looking fabulous right now as far as the color and the juiciness, right? But look at my hands. Look at my hands. I have an attitude. With myself. You know why? I knew good and well I should have put on gloves. I knew good and well. Oh, do as I say as I... Whatever the saying I said to y'all. Don't be lazy. Put on some gloves. Do you want orange hands for the next 3 weeks? Put on some gloves. Okay? Just have to give you guys that PSA. I have an attitude with myself. Don't have an attitude with yourself. Put on gloves, y'all. This was in one little section. Imagine if I did my whole head already. Y'all, it's going to be very orange if I continue on this stupid track, okay? As far as my thinking that that I was the exception to the orange hands rule. I'm just telling y'all, okay? Do what you want, boo. But I would highly suggest to wear gloves because the henna, the dye is releasing. My grays are going to be happy, but my hands, the next 3 weeks, I'm thinking, I did this to myself. Okay, see you guys when I rinse it out. Okay, y'all, so I have just rinsed out the henna treatment, and normally, y'all, I do not have my hair loose like this. I keep it stretched, but I wanted to just show y'all the fro after washing, okay? So here is what it's looking like. So you guys see those little pops of red? I'm not going to say that's all from this henna treatment, but from the new Proud henna. But I just want to show you guys. So see how it's, remember I was telling you guys, like, don't worry, it's not like going to stain your forehead. So like my forehead's not stained or anything. You can kind of see little pops of red where my gray is. But look at my hair. Here's the curls. So what I love about Ayurvedic treatments is it really accentuates your curl pattern. So whatever curl pattern you have, it's going to accentuate it, boo. So here is my hair just freshly washed. Well, not washed. It is not washed. It's just freshly out of the pre-poo. And I was like, why does my hair kind of feel low-key a little bit clean? But you know why I think that is because one of the herbs that I was telling you guys is in this henna. Remember, it has 9 herbs in it. It's shikakai. Shikakai is a natural cleanser. Did you know that? Also, fenugreek is in there. Fenugreek is so good for hair growth and just stimulating the follicle. So it's so good. Amla's in here. Amla is actually like a powerhouse, okay? A powerhouse for hair growth. It's so good. Actually, has so many studies, as the girls say, receipts, as the girls say. Miss Curly Proverbs has taught us tons of stuff about amla. She actually has an amla line as well. I need to try it. I want to try it so badly. But y'all, amla is so good. It's so good. It's actually, again, has like all these studies about how it's helped with hair growth. Aloe vera is in this. Remember, I was telling you guys that too. Aloe vera is really good, you know, from head to toe. We all know that. Aloe vera is amazing from head to toe. But it's really good for scalp health. It's good for moisture for your hair. Hibiscus is great for the follicle of the hair and for moisture. And we want to have strong follicles, y'all, because that's where our hair is growing from. Our scalp. So scalp health is really good. So y'all, this mixture has stuff for your scalp health. It has stuff for hair growth, for stimulating your follicles and just boosting the shine of your hair. All those things in this awesome mix that's cheap, that's inexpensive. I remember someone told me, I don't like to use the word cheap. I like to say inexpensive. And I was like, cheap. So anyways, cheap, inexpensive, however way you want to say it, y'all, is both of those things, okay? And the Trader Joe's, I already told you guys, was only $4.99 or $3.99. So y'all, again, I just want to show you. And also, these some of these herbs that's in here can help produce making your hair appear darker as well. Now henna will add that, you know, that reddish tint like we were talking about. So like if you're in this, like right now, you probably can't see it. But I was going to say in the sun, y'all, that's when you can kind of see that little, over time, you'll be able to see like a reddish, burgundy-ish tone to your hair, even though your hair is dark. So if you're going for that, awesome. If you don't like that, they have neutral henna, which is cassia. So you can look into that as well. But I was going to look into every single herb and tell you guys each breakdown of every single herb. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to save that for another video. So comment down below if you would like me to do like a breakdown of different herbs and the goodness and the benefits from those specific herbs. And then we can do like a DIY mask, and you know, we can make this a series. So what do you guys think? Comment down below, let me know, and we'll make it easy. It doesn't have to be like complex. You don't have to have like all these different ingredients. You don't have to be melting butters and all. I mean, you can do that, make it fancy, bad, and bougie. But if you don't want to do all that, there's such easy ways to incorporate Ayurvedic properties into your regimen. So that's really what my focus is, to show you guys. Now, another tip I want to tell you guys. So, do you see any stuff falling out of my hair? No, y'all, there is no bits left in my hair. My hair is completely ready to just be washed and all the things, okay, the deep conditioner and all that. So there's no little bits. Trust me, you guys, when you don't sift something that needs an herb that needs to be sifted, you're going to just be sitting here, you'll rub your hair and all these bits are going to fall out. Especially with coily hair, trust me, it's annoying. So that's another thing that I love about this henna that I told you guys before. Oh, it rinse clean, so it's off my scalp completely. What I would just say, guys, is take your time. Take your time. So just let the water, when you're in the shower, when you're in the sink, remember, I'm still waiting for Home Depot to give me that eye level sink. Still waiting for it. I just need even nose level so I can just do this. I'm still waiting for it. God answers prayers, so we'll see. But y'all, I was over here and just rinsed it out. So what I was gonna say was it rinsed clean. So just take your time. Let the water just flow over your hair give it some time. Give it 5, give it 10 minutes. Let all those herbs just run down and get off your scalp. So that way it'll just rinse clean, okay? But I love that. It rinses clean. You don't have to worry about that. Another thing, okay, so my hands are a bit orange, y'all. They're a bit orange. Remember, that's because when I was putting it on, when I did it on camera, y'all, I did not wear my gloves because I was being lazy. Let's call it what it is. I was being lazy. So remember, wear your gloves. Wear your gloves. You can even wear your gloves at rinse out if you want to. And just make sure until it's all the way out, and then you can, you'll be good to go. So throughout your wash day, your hair might run a little, you might see a little bit of like the orange coming out, while you're rinsing your hair. But don't worry, all is well. If you want to, you can wear gloves for the rest of that wash day. But anyways, what I'm saying is, on your hands, you guys wash your hands. The orange hand stuff, if you do forget gloves, you don't want to wear gloves, it's going to go away. It just may take a little bit of time. If anything, I would say it's your nails sometimes that can, if you don't wear like any polish or stuff like that or whatever, it can kind of get that orange tint. So I just want to give you guys all the precautions. But remember, you can still do this easy DIY with any herb you want, even if you don't include henna, because if you like, I ain't got time for even the gloves and the precaution of possibly having orange hands, okay? Anyways, y'all, I think that's it. I'm trying to think. I think that I covered everything. Oh, thank you, Lord, reminding me. What I want to tell you guys too, do you guys remember how rich that color was of that Prepoo? It was that rich, just dark color. That shows you right there, and I said this earlier too, but it shows you how concentrated and how much herbs are in there. What I love about like making my own DIY stuff, I know I'm putting a lot of herbs in there. I know my hair is getting saturated with these herbs. A lot of companies, they say that the herbs are in there, which I ain't saying that they wrong about that. But what I'm saying is, you don't know what the concentration of how many herbs are in there. Because you guys saw when you put a good amount of herbs in there, even like 1 to 2 teaspoons, you're going to start to see it gets dark quick. It gets dark. So you're going to have a high concentration of herbs in that darkness and that nice color. You know what I mean? When you put the amount that you're trying to get in there, if that makes sense. So, when you're making a DIY, if you're making this Ayurvedic Prepoo at home, Ayurvedic goodness treatment at home, wow, I'm getting a lot of herbs. I'm getting a lot of almond. I'm getting a lot of hibiscus. I'm getting a lot of whatever herbs you're putting in there. I'm getting a lot of this henna, you know, mixture that I'm putting in there. Whereas when you buy some, yes, you get the convenience, but you might not be getting that same amount of herbs in there, especially if it's not a real dark color. You really don't know how many herbs you're getting in there, because yeah, you might have a sprinkle, you might see little bits, but you're not getting that strong concentration possibly that you might be getting when you do your DIY. Because there is other ways, and I'm not saying that, you know, places aren't putting a lot in there, because, you know, you can infuse it in water and things like that as well. But I'm just saying there's nothing like just slapping the herbs on your scalp and getting that high concentration of the herbs is what I'm saying. Okay, so enjoy this. If you got some time, do this DIY, try it. Please let me know if you do try it. Okay, let me know down below. Do you want to try this? Was it easy? Was it complicated? Was I talking too much when you got confused? Let me know, because maybe I can streamline it better. But I hope this helped a lot. I hope this helped that person that is like, I don't want to do DIYs, it's too complicated. But then now that you see it's literally only 2 steps, and you're like, okay, now I can do this. I can do that. I can do that. I can do that. I didn't know it was all that. I thought it was more. I can do that. So let me know. Y'all, I think that's it. I'm going to go ahead and go do another video for you guys. So I hope you guys are loving the content. Again, thank you guys so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. And just remember, no matter whatever you're going through, won't he do it? He said he would. Okay. All right, y'all. Thanks so much for joining me. See you later. Bye.